Adam Lavelle, the wrestling snob, back with you on the Noah Network. Hey, I'm turning up the videos heavy. I'm sorry, guys. I love Noah. I will always love Noah, short of them just going off the rails and being a completely different company. But those of you who know me at all, and many of you probably don't, but a few of you have been around for the years that I've been on the internet, you know that I'm so guarded and protected about wrestling done right and what I think that is. That when any company, even a company I love like Noah, seems to veer off of it a little bit too much, I get disgusted, I get frustrated. It's where I am with WWE right now, and I don't think they're bad at all, but I don't know. I just think they need to step it up a little bit and get a little better. TNA's going pretty decently. I'm enjoying them for the most part. AEW, I can't get into. I've tried, and I don't hate them. I want them to succeed. I swear to God that I do, but I can't get into them. I digress, though. I'm back here on the Noah Network, the best wrestling company in the world. 24/7, 365? No, of course not. Noah makes mistakes. Noah does some things that I don't like sometimes. But overall, in the entire scope of this business, the professional wrestling business, Pro Wrestling Noah is the best at pro wrestling. I don't think there's an argument to be had. So, why am I here? Just to spout off about that? No, absolutely not. I'm here to talk about the Noah Junior Tag League coming up in a few hours here. It'll be tomorrow night in Japan in a few hours. I know that's kind of crazy. So, tomorrow morning, early Thursday morning, they have a show here. I'm not going to be able to watch it live, of course. I have a real life. I have a full-time job that starts early in the morning, 6:30. So I absolutely cannot watch this live. I'll be watching it as soon as I can. It'd be nice if I could watch it tomorrow, but it may be Friday afternoon, Friday evening until I get to this. But I just want to take a look at it. I want to run through it. It's not a major show. It is a junior tag league show, meaning there are matches on this that are part of the junior tag league tournament to find number one contenders for the junior tag team titles. So, but even with that said, this is not considered a major show. It is in Fukuoka. And let's just start it off by talking about the first match that is billed on this show. It is a tag team match that sees Eita and his partner Daiki Odashima, the hottest rookie in professional wrestling, at least one of them, versus Ulka Sasaki and Zozea. That's an interesting team. Ulka Sasaki seems to bounce around and tag team with a lot of people. I'm guessing it's just to get him more experience. He's great, don't get me wrong. It's not like he needs a lot of training, but coming in from the MMA world and lighting the world on fire, being a former national champion, a NOAH national champion, GHC national champion, I should say, better reflect the truth. GHC Global Honor Crown is the sanctioning body of Pro Wrestling Noah's championships, if you are unaware of that. But Ulka Sasaki is great. I really I'm curious to see this team. Him with Zozea. Zozea is a wrestler from Spain. Pretty darn good. Looks like he has a bright future. So seeing them two together will be special. Eita, very skilled veteran, master of the junior division, ruler of the junior division for the most part, and teaming with the young boy, Daiki Odashima, the most over young boy I have seen since, I don't know, probably our heavyweight champion Ozawa. He's really over. The fans love him, but he'll probably eat the pin here. They're not giving him any special treatment, but I think he's going to get the rocket on his back eventually. He's that good. Then we've got a second match. Oh, who do I think is going to win between I just said Daiki Odashima will most likely eat the pin here, giving Sasaki and Zozea the win. Masa Kitamiya takes on Black Menso-Ray. I don't like comedy. I hate comedy. I don't like Black Menso-Ray. I don't like his antics and his gaga and his goofiness. I think it especially doesn't fit in Pro Wrestling Noah. But I am a massive fan of Masa Kitamiya. I'm a massive fan of Masa. No, Kitamiya, he deserves better than Noah's ever given him. He's a multi-time tag team champion, but has never won a singles title. I think that's ridiculous. He's got to do it eventually, in my opinion. He's going to end up slipping away to New Japan or somewhere else eventually if they don't, treat this guy right. He'll win this. I'm going to try to fight skipping it. I skip all Black Menso-Ray matches because they sort of piss me off. But hopefully Masa Kitamiya destroys him and makes it enjoyable to watch. Masa Kitamiya is winning. Third match, Noah Junior Tag League match in the B block. It's Tadasuke and Yuta Kikuchi, the Rattels, taking on who is this? F Swag. I'm sorry, who is this? Not used to these names. Their tag team name is F Swag, F dash Swag, June Masaoka, and Gaia Hawks, H-O-X, Hawks. I don't know. I've seen them before. They got a good look for a junior tag team. They've got the long, wet hair look going on. They got nice gear. They come in looking like a solid tag team. I think this will be good. I think Tadasuke and Kikuchi have to win this. Not that F-Swag isn't good. They are. But I don't want to see Tadasuke and Kikuchi lose to these newcomers to Noah. That's no really shame in it. But my pick here is for the team I'm rooting for, the Rattels. Should be a good match, though. I'm impressed with F-Swag, what I see out of them, but I really don't know much of them at all. This will only be about the third match I've seen of these guys. Fourth match, Noah Junior Tag League B block. It is Atsushi Kotogi and Hajime Ohara. They are known as Team Noah, taking on Asuka and Junta Miyawaki. Look, Kotogi and Ohara are capable of beating anyone at any time. It seems like both of their careers have kind of stalled. I'm not saying they're bad in any way, shape, or form. Ohara has been one of my favorite juniors since the day I started watching Noah in 2017. Kotogi, I've never really been able to get into. I have nothing against him, but he went to the heavyweight division. That did not work out for him, and ever since that, I've had a hard time getting behind him. Again, he's a fan favorite. The crowd loves him. He's on Team Noah, and I don't mean to put him down with the words that I'm saying. I'm just being honest, because honest is what I am. I've never been able to get into Kotogi. Asuka and Miyawaki are a great tag team. I think Asuka is an incredible junior, one of the best out there today. Junta Miyawaki is on his way to becoming that, so I think they win this match up here. The fifth match of the night, we'll see Kenoh and Kenta. Team Ken, as much as I hate the name, taking on Muhammad Yone, one of the best grizzled veteran in this company, and Anthony Green, one of the hottest gaijins in this company. This match will tear the house down. It could be a main event match, in my opinion. I mean, Kenoh and Kenta just light the world on fire. People are loving them. I am loving them as a team. I really like Yone, even including his past disco-type gimmicks. Didn't bother me. He's such a badass. He can have whatever gimmick he wants. Anthony Green, like I said, one of the best gaijins Noah has and has had in some time. But I think Kenoh and Kenta get the win here. It'll be good, but Kenoh and Kenta win it. The semi-main event is Ozawa, our GHC heavyweight champion, teaming with his partners in crime from Team 2000X, Tetsuya Endo and Owada-san, taking on Manabu Soya, the current and national champion. He just won that title back from Endo. Hayata and Yohei, the Rattels, the passionate Rattels, if you will, because Manabu Soya is all about passion. Passion. I mean, camera shakes when he starts screaming passion. And I like it. I'm extremely passionate. Maybe I should shake my camera when I talk about being passionate for pro wrestling. I love it. I love it. I love him. The Rattels, him with the Rattels is different. This big, massive heavyweight with these, 4 light heavyweight guys, nothing against them, but it's an interesting pairing. It's an interesting faction unit, if you will. This will be brutal. This will be just hard to describe. Ozawa's antics, he uses them to distract his opponents, and I don't mean like distraction by an outside manager. I'm talking about what the hell's wrong with this guy? Who the hell does this guy think he is? He's an arrogant, jackass son of a bitch that will do anything to piss someone off, including picking his nose and wiping it on them. I mean, he's not doing it to be gross. Everything he does is disrespectful and meant to distract. And he's a great wrestler, so you throw those antics in, and he's very hard to beat. Endo came from DDT. I'm not a fan of DDT, just not. I know they have some good matches, but, ever since they've had matches with shoving things up people's anuses, it's not the company for me. Owada, now known as Owada-san, one of my favorite young guys. Great team. But Soya, Hayata, and Yohei, I don't know. I think this will end up being a disqualification. I think Team 2000X will get themselves disqualified here. After a good, solid match, they will get frustrated, and one of their members, even possibly the heavyweight champion Ozawa, will do something dumb and get himself disqualified. And an 8-man tag team is the main event. I'm not a big fan of these, 8 men plus the referee being number 9 in the ring. It's chaos. It's too much to handle. These are some great wrestlers. I'm talking about Marufuji and Segura teaming with Mark True and Kieran Lacey, a new hot tag team from Essex, England. Looking good, very mouthy, very cocky, very arrogant, teaming with the very experienced Segura and Marufuji. Hell of a tag team. I believe they're still our heavyweight tag team champions. Haven't seen those titles defended real recently, have we? And they're taking on All Rebellion, now minus Kenoh. He left that faction. Kaito Kiyomiya, Galeno, the brother of El Hijo del Dr. Ragnar Jr., a massive man. Alejandro and Kai Fujimura, the brother tag team. Again, another one very tough to call here. All Rebellion, a serious kick-ass team, babyface, which is why I'm kind of glad Kenoh's gone from it. And Marufuji and Segura with the new tag team. I'm stalling, guys. I don't know how to call this. Let's give it to All Rebellion because they're a regular team. They're teaming together. They work together. They train together. They do everything together. And so does Segura and Marufuji, but True and Lacey may be somewhat of a distraction for them. I think that's an odd pairing, not a bad pairing, but the pretty much badass straight-laced Marufuji and Segura teaming with sort of the top True and Lacey. I think that'll cost them in the end, giving the win to All Rebellion. This is a good show. I don't expect this to be a 10 out of 10 show, not because there's anything other than Masaki Tamiya having to face Black Menso Ray. There's nothing wrong with it besides that. Just get Black Menso Ray out of here. But because of that, I don't expect it to be a 10 out of 10 show, but I expect it to be good. I gave you my winners. What do you think? I think Noah's on a solid track again after having, I don't know, several weeks of not bad shows, but some goopy spot house shows that I didn't enjoy very much. I didn't hate them, but I didn't really enjoy them. And I expect to love Noah every time I watch it. When I turn on a Noah show, I expect to love it. Again, doesn't have to be 10 out of 10, but I don't want to see a Noah show less than an 8 out of 10. And I expect this to be an 8 out of 10. We'll see. Noah needs to be great all the time because there aren't enough companies out there that are great. Yes, I'm watching WWE. I'm watching NXT. I'm watching TNA. I will probably check out the new WWE Evolve show when it comes out, but nothing touches Noah for me in regard to pure wrestling done right. And I hope and pray that they stay that way. Thanks for joining me, guys. Give me your thoughts in the comments.